Dear student, welcome to our Lakshya batch test series student live evaluation program. I am going to do some live evaluations to show you how you can write a topper like answer. So let's read this question and try to understand how you can improve it, and where students are committing mistake. By watching that, you can understand also how to improve it. So discuss the constitutional and legal mandate of National Commission for Scheduled Tribe, and also discuss challenges faced by NCST. So this is a 15 marker question and 250 words. So generally you have to write in 3 pages. So the National Commission for Scheduled Tribe, NCST, so you have to write NCST is a constitutional body under Article 338A of Indian Constitution. But here you should add that under which constitutional amendment it is added. So it is 89th constitutional amendment we have added NCST. If that is what you are adding, so your answer will be high weighted or heavy weighted, so you will get good marks. So good introduction, because student is writing good introduction but need to add little bit. So that is what I am doing. My role here is to do value addition of your answer, so that to correct you, just like your big brother. So what are the legal mandates? So here the question you can understand, it is talking about constitutional and legal mandate. So constitutional mandate means what is mentioned in the constitution. What is legal mandate? As per the law, for example, what is the role and responsibility as per the Forest Right Act, as per the Prevention of Atrocity Against Scheduled Caste, Scheduled Tribe Act, as per the Protection of the Civil Right Act. That is what called legal mandate. So you have to discuss, one is legal, another is constitutional. You have to write na constitutional plus legal mandate. So you have to discuss both. As for the constitution, what are the role and responsibility, and as for the legal provision, what are the role and responsibility, and administration of safeguards provided to the scheduled tribe as for the constitution. So you can add some examples here, because what you are saying, it should be very concrete. No doubt this point is good, but it can be better by adding some example. You can say, for example, welfare of the tribes. Okay. The next is study the safeguards and checks the violation. Study the safeguards and check the violation of ST right. This is also a good point. Then create awareness about the constitutional provision for protection of the ST. So you have to write, this is also correct. Then send a report to the president along with suggestion. Yes, this is also right. Any other duty assigned by the President of India. Yes, this is also right. But whatever here you have discussed, these all points are related to constitutional mandate. This is what mentioned in the constitution, but you have not mentioned the legal mandate. So legal mandate क्या क्या होती है, you have to also write na. So that means as per the law, like Forest Right Act 2006 basically help provide that the National Commission on ST also need to ensure that protection of tribal right. For example, collection of minor forest produce, and control over the land resource, control over the local resource. Plus prevention of exploitation, prevention of land alienation, prevention of land alienation. So next law is about the PESA. So PESA Act also provide 1996 also provides sort of restriction for empowerment of local self government in the tribal area. The next is Protection of Civil Right Act. (1955). So they also provide certain responsibility. Next law is Prevention of Atrocity Against Scheduled Caste and Scheduled Tribe. (1989). Please write this date. So that is what going to add weightage to your answer. Okay, so you have missed one portion of legal mandate. You have mentioned all this mandate as, so whatever mentioned this mandate, these are constitutional mandate. All these mandates are add a legal mandate. Legal mandate is here. Okay. So that is what we are doing evaluation, point by point, word by word we are reading. It is not like tick tick and give the marks. So real evaluation we are doing. So this is what you have to write in the examination also. So they can also summon, shout, affidavit. Yes, this point is also correct. So challenges faced by NCST. So you have to write in point format. It does not have its own investigating mechanism. Yes, so they have to rely on the other. So they might not work properly. So lack of fund for research on the issue and challenges faced by ST population. Yes, this is also correct. So lack of enforcement mechanism of its own. Yes, so because they lack contempt power. Contempt. So if you don't have the contempt power, then government is not going to take you seriously, because it is called toothless tiger. So that is what led to the tooth. You are creating a tiger without having the teeth. Toothless tiger. Okay? So political pressure and lack of sufficient infrastructures. Yes, so generally the post is National Commission on ST post is generally kept vacant. You can see recently the post and the post of the chairperson, by president and member are kept vacant, and they are mostly politically appointed. Politicians are regularly appointed. That is what also problem. So more point you can add, like we need to improve their resource capacity, we need to improve their capability to work with the NGO. So you need to add more points here. Okay, you need to add more point here. Points plus example to support. Okay, so whatever you are saying, you need to add more examples. Then whenever you are talking about something negative, you have to give a way forward. Okay, you have to add a small way forward, because even it is not asking the question, you cannot end your answer on the negative tone. So we need to add what? Way forward. Yes, you have written it. NCST should be provided with the power of contempt of the court, contempt of this order. And you can also add, like like this. So contempt of power, infrastructure development. You can 3 points: contempt of court and proper infrastructure, appointing person eminence, like that. Small point you can write in the way forward. So next is, hence ST having the quasi judicial body must have freedom to have autonomy, sufficient funds. Yes, this you have conclude here with the way forward. This is a good way of writing conclusion. So by looking into this answer, only point is that the student missed the legal provision. So everything is okay. So as per the OPSC standard, so this is little bit of liberal marking doing in OPSC. So I am going to award, how much marks I am going to award? So this is 7 out of 15 marks. Marks is not my concern. My concern is evaluation and making you perfect in every aspect. Okay. So a student is writing very good answer. So let's write here. You have good potential plus add all dimension. Write all dimension. ठीक है. So चलिए. So dear student, if you want to join our Lakshya Mains test series with mentorship program, then you can join by clicking the link given in the description box or the comment box. If you want that your answer should be evaluated by me, because I have written the 5 mains, UPSC mains, 3 forest mains also, multiple UPSC and state PCS interview also. So I am going to make your answer perfect, so that before you face the UPSC examination, you will have to face me multiple times. So I will correct your answer, so that UPSC is not going to be a hurdle. UPSC mains is not going to be, and answer writing is not going to be a hurdle for you. Okay, you can see we are providing 42 daily test, 8 full length and 8 half length test, 8 essay and Odisha specific focus we are providing, and that too we are providing in 5,000 rupees. This offer is for limited period of time. It's only for first 50 students. So to avail this program, either you can check the description or you can contact me in our the helpline number 72. In our helpline number I am writing here 72-176 3385. Just contact me. I'll help you to join this program. So dear student, chaliye we'll have to end here. Bye bye. Take care. Jai Hind.